we have us a quick intermission. We are here with a special guest here. He's a local artist here in Savannah, Georgia. Y'all please give it up for my man, Belly Bell. Yes, sir.
What's good?
What's going on with you, brother?
So,
Now, will you please, for me, get back to that point you was making before we took that intermission, man, because you was on something pretty serious.
I mean, just to go off what you were saying, I feel like religion was also used to brainwash us, in a sense. Like, when the slaves came in through the slave trade, that was used to kind of like brainwash them, you feel me? So, I mean, it's hard to understand religion, honestly, because it's all man-made at the end of the day when you think about it. It's written by somebody, you feel me? So it's like, how can you not be spiritual? How can you not look within yourself to gain some knowledge or understanding or wisdom, you know, some type of shit like that, freedom? You know, you gotta look within yourself to understand that you got that capability in yourself to manifest things that you want. You feel me? You know, like you were saying, meditating is what you said, I can't remember what you said. It's like a gateway. You said a gateway, right? So it's like a gateway, honestly. You know, once you become, people think that you could just meditate one day and just, it's not gonna work that way. It's gonna take time. You have to be dedicated and determined to understand that, you know, with practice, you know, you can start gaining these, like, it's almost like superpowers.
It's not even really practice. It's just like taking the time to learn yourself.
Yeah. Repetition.
Most people don't make that practice though.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people out here is going out.
People learn everybody else
They're
before
not
they learn
learning
themselves. They learn everybody else's mannerisms before they even focus on themselves. They be like, well, I don't do that. Or I don't do this. But what they forget is, you're a person too. You're just as capable. So if you don't acknowledge the fact that you're just as capable, you will walk down that same road. You know, we're so quick to judge some things that we see, even if we don't mean to. It's not about the intent.
Be that same
It's
person or that person do dope. I never do that. Next thing you know, they sitting there.
Hidden dope.
Because you didn't know yourself, so you didn't know what you would fall victim to.
Exactly.
You wouldn't know what you would be susceptible to. You wouldn't train your mind to be stronger.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
When you focus on,
I told myself a long time ago I never go to a strip club.
Yeah, and you ended up one.
Not yet. That's what I'm saying. I never go because I ain't no going.
You might find some shit in a strip club now.
Oh man, don't put that on me.
But it's like when you go into meditation, you want to focus on three things, and that's going to be memory, experience, and imagination.
Whoa, time out. I gotta add something to it though.
What's up?
It's also breathing.
Oh yeah, can't forget
focus.
breathing.
When you focus on just quietness, because a lot of us don't understand that this shit called dopamine, and a lot of us ain't in tune to what it is. When we on our phone, our phones every day, our brain is just running regardless. Like, it doesn't stop. When we can just stop and not think about nothing, that's when our brain starts to charge. You feel me? Because even when we sleep, our brain is non-stop working in another dimension.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's the unconscious mind constantly moving. Sometimes we sit there and mistake that we're conscious, but we're really unconscious. Don't even know. You're so programmed to do the things you do.
Exactly.
Like, and I feel like another part about meditation I'm getting really into is that I'm learning to break habit, because habit is what leads you to making those constant, you know, misdirection, missteps.
Yeah.
You have a habit of doing one thing, you don't think it's going to lead to something else, but you're already in the process of repetition.
Mm-hmm.
You're already in the process of repeating something. We repeat brushing our teeth every day.
Right.
Right?
Which is something that y'all should
fluoride and everything else that block your pineal gland.
Exactly.
The food you eat is processed in it.
Exactly.
You know, even the air you absorb, it's planes spraying stuff in the atmosphere every day.
Yeah, but some of them practices, they necessary. Cause
the
practice of brushing your teeth.
The process itself is necessary.
It's a must.
But that's what I'm saying. The process itself is necessary.
But you don't need
the repetition
certain,
is training.
Yeah, and certain materials that we use. I mean, you look at Colgate, you look at certain shit that we use on a daily basis that we just are programmed of using.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, I don't know.
So look at the world like the Matrix, and meditation and getting in tune with yourself is you getting out. because that's the only time you're gonna really be able to escape the reality you live in. Is through yourself. We can't do it through a pathway in a book, but we can find a path that we feel get us closer to God. It's about your belief. Belief is powerful because it starts with an idea. So once you have an idea and you're strong on that idea, you don't want to move on this idea. That idea has now become belief. But it's one problem with belief. Belief is all in what you see, right?
Yeah.
Because we can't forget, there's people who go in buildings and blow themselves up because they believe that they're going to go to God and see 72 virgins. Hey, teach their own. I hate the fact that it's going on, but who am I to speak against somebody else's belief? Yeah. It don't matter what I would say, but man, you fool, you crazy. Man, I'm about to hit this trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if that's what they believe, that's what they believe.
It's no talking nobody out of belief.
I think the key word in that is just believing. Like, as long as you have some type of belief, some type of faith that can guide you into hopefully doing something positive, it's just good overall. I don't know, that's just me.
So I go through my practices, for me personally, to have more belief in my control. Because karma means action.
Yeah.
Your actions.
Y'all believe in gods and earths? Like women are earths and men are gods? 5%ers?
No, I'm not 5%er. I just believe that without women, they wouldn't be man.
Exactly.
Though, you know, in books and Bibles, they say there was man before women. No matter what we say, if you take every man off the planet, they'll be all right.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
Parthenogenesis.
They might damn near be able to reproduce without us.
Parthenogenesis.
Right. I mean, we do it. I wouldn't be surprised.
When you look it up on Google, my article, it says 000.
I just think she thinks she's super woman. She want to go to
Amazonia.
I can't tell if she's intoxicated.
No, I'm good. But no, for real, if you look it up on Google, it's got like a bunch of zeros. They say that women at some point were able to, but at some point men became a part of the equation.
I'm about to open like 7 tabs.
I'm about to go down the rabbit hole for this.
But women are capable of doing it. It's a very small chance of
like
now
lizards?
Apparently. What?
Like lizards?
Yes,
lizards
like reptiles.
Like,
the only ones that can perform parthenogenesis is reptiles.
So wait, hold up. They say on Google that what? That
it's a lot of damn zeros. Anyways, it's
what
a small
zero
percentage. It's a small percentage, a small chance, excuse me, that women can produce on their own. Yeah.
Wow.
But the reason he said lizards, so I was saying like
reptiles.
That reptiles
that
are
was the
able
only
to
species
do
I
that.
knew that was able to like change sex.
They can do it asexually.
I just learned something new.
But yeah, women are capable of doing it too. But that's what I'm saying. Like the X chromosome is the oldest chromosome. It's the oldest chromosome. So just think about that for a moment. Men come from women. Like that's the only way that can happen. Like that's scientifically.
It's true.
The X chromosome. X chromosome is the oldest. Y chromosome came a little bit later. So somehow a mutation for there was man or men, and that's how that happened.
Makes sense.
But yeah,
science.
I mean, even in the womb, like before you were actually female or male, you're technically female. Like you don't have the Y chromosome yet. So I mean, they do say, you know, I don't know, science and shit. I'm not a science. Oh, excuse me, science and stuff.
Language, baby.
I'm not a scientist, but I know they do say that. What the fuck?
Woo!
What the heck am I trying to say?
I'm so proud of you.
The heck. What the heck am I trying to say? Basically, they're saying that the Y chromosome, you know, came a little bit later, but like.
Take your time, Pastor.
But it's the oldest, so it can technically
No, it is. But what they say in the womb, that's what I was trying to say. In the womb, what they're saying is that technically you don't have any sex at all because you're just like a fetus. But even then, there still has to be a chromosome in order for a human or a being or something to form or be there. Like, it has to have a chromosome, you know?
Okay.
So
you're saying that chromosome
is the X. That's the base chromosome.
So it's female first, and then.
So the chicken came first.
So however many hormones your mother produces or whatever while you're in the womb, then that determines the other chromosome. That's how the sex is determined.
That's why women are Earth. They symbolize y'all as Earth, as like, in the 5%ers. They like you need a woman to grow. I mean, that's all it comes down to. Like, there's no us without them. So
absolutely.
For me, it's like, man,
I need me a woman. Couple
even
of
fruit got seeds.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? A tree gotta have a seed before it can be a tree.
Exactly.
Everything that grows has to be a seed before it can grow.
Yeah.
So that whole male female combination has to exist, and I feel like though religion gives us, you know what I'm saying, words to follow, even as far as you can take into your home, it also gives you words that contradict your home as well. It's, you know, in meditation and practices of, you know, it's more than just meditation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got yoga. You have fasting.
I was just talking about that. Do y'all meditate?
I'm fasting right now.
You fasting?
I'm starving like a dog right now. You'll be surprised what I do for some bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm staying.
I was just talking to them about, but understand the brilliance behind, like, bro, it's so crazy how fasting can cure you from anything, and people that look like us don't know that. They don't know that, bro.
It's about giving up greed.
They don't know that. And I was just talking to Tim and Mac about that. It's like, bro, like they talking about COVID this, COVID that, but I'm like, bro, it comes down to how you take care of your body, bro. If you know your body and know what you intake and all that, bro, there's nothing in the world that could take black people down, bro.
Right.
But us. We're honestly our own.
Like, we our own worst enemy.
Bro,
We've spoken on this many times. Yeah. We got a real bad.
Because we're like COVID, they were saying at first black people couldn't catch it. Mm-hmm. But it's a fact, black people can catch it. You're gonna catch it. It's inevitable at this point. But it's how you take care of your body, how you recover from it. We got a lot of people that are diabetic, high blood pressure, eat fried food, Popeyes chicken, KFC chicken.
And we're highly more effective.
Bruh, come on now. You gotta think about it. And I said fasting, bro. Everybody looked at me crazy when I was in the room talking about fasting, but it's like, I choose to be skinny. I choose to be like this. This is the healthiest you can be.
This is by choice and genetics, man.
Exactly.
I can't gain weight. I'm Snoop Dogg for life. I'm just going to be.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be, because if you think about like how hard it might be for somebody to fast that weighs 400, 300 pounds, bro.
It's all greed.
It's tough, bro.
It's all greed.
It's hard. I know somebody that's over 600. That was over 600 pounds.
You can't move, you can't breathe. And let's just talk about how spirit, respiratory, is the reason why spirit is in that word. So if your ass can't,
and you think about
if your behind cannot breathe,
what COVID is doing to you is making you not being able to breathe.
They got the masks. They got everybody wearing masks like it's Resident Evil, like it's normal. Yeah.
Don't even talk about that, because I would thrive in a zombie apocalypse right now.
It's a purpose to this,
and
that's why I can't exist. Didn't we talk about this with the vaccines? Didn't I already say
we touched on it? Yeah, we touched on it.
And then they got everybody wearing
masks.
It's
tough to talk about the vaccine, though. I heard on YouTube they're not playing with that. They censoring people to talk about vaccines.
What?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So.
Oh, YouTube, you're not going to get any real information from YouTube, because not Mark Zuckerberg, but the other one. They are censoring everything. They're going to start putting ads on everything. Like, you know how, this is so off topic, but just real quick, sidetrack. on YouTube, you know how people can put ads on their videos and it monetizes them, right? They make money from those ads. Not anymore, dear. They're putting ads on everything. So it don't mean, like, if you see a bunch of ads on people's videos, they might not be making money off of those videos. They're just putting ads on videos now. That's what they're doing.
Right.
So it's becoming more commercialized, and they're censoring everything. The same thing with Facebook. Like, apparently, and this is just what I seen recently, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently they're gonna start charging people to use these profiles, accounts. They're gonna start charging people. That's
like social medias. They're gonna start charging you for like Twitter accounts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I won't be on it then.
Twitter. I know. I heard YouTube. I heard Facebook too. Yeah.
They're trying to censor a lot of people because a lot of people are becoming woke.
Well, I tell you what, as long as they keep that PlayStation and Xbox, we're gonna be alright, dog. We can talk online, chat room. But you can't forget that, you know. And before I get into that, just some tips for you at home. There's some practices that you might need to utilize. So, for one, a Zen mind is a beginner's mind. Always keep your beginner's mind. How do you keep your beginner's mind? Remember this. If you ever become demanding or you long for something, you will fall. The reason why? You don't have your beginner's mind. Your beginner's mind is for you to focus on that moment, on that thing, and then tell yourself no matter how bad you really need that thing, you need your peace just as well. So don't lose yourself to that thing. So we all got opinions and we all disagree sometimes. But one thing we always got to remember is we got to agree to disagree because we just the people. So I appreciate y'all for watching, joining. Please like, subscribe, comment. You know, do your due diligence. You're watching. Come on, man.
Share. And that's one
Do
big thing. We trying to
something.
spread this,
You know what
y'all.
I'm
Share.
Thumbs up.
Share.
Thumbs up.
Put a fist up or
all
something.
that.
Like, I know what's going on.
Something.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.